Hi, my name is Lance Mohr, and I'm a real estate agent in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I wanted to do this video for home buyers, not just first-time home buyers, but even people who've bought 2, 3, 4 homes, because I know a lot of times I go out to someone's home when we're selling it, and I start asking them and talking to them about what happened when they bought the home, and they just have a lot of horror stories. And I mean, I've heard everything from people getting swindled out of homes to, just a lot of really, really bad issues with title and losing earnest money. So there's a few things I want to give you some tips that you need to do. The first is get educated. You can't make an educated decision unless you're educated. And a lot of times what happens, people are very complacent when they're looking for a home. They start going through Trulia, Zillow, they fill out information, and pretty much whoever they talk to, they think, well, I'm just going to work with this agent. I just want to look at homes and they could show homes. Well, that's like going to a doctor and saying, I could go to any doctor and use them because they just prescribe medication. It's ridiculous. It's the same thing with an attorney or anybody, any professional. You really need to get educated. So when you're looking for a home, contact realtors and reach out and interview them. Talk to them a little bit, read their bio on their website, find out a little bit about them, ask them questions, how long they've been in the business, do they work more with buyers, do they work more with sellers, and start doing some research. Just not on real estate agents. Look up home buyer webinars to look at, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, and look at stuff on the internet. If you want to know about how property taxes work, read about that. If you want to know about crime reports or school reports, start reading information. The World Wide Web is great, but be careful because there's a lot of bad information. There's a lot of bad people out there. Real estate agents, lenders, people in general. So really educate yourself, because at the end of the day, if something happens, it's no one's fault but your own. I hate to give you hard love and say that, but a lot of times I'll go out and I'll talk to a buyer and they got swindled out of money or something happened. They just had a really horrible experience. And I start talking to them and I'm like, well, why did you work with this real estate agent? And they just say, oh, well, they called me back, or they happened to show me the home, or they were a friend of a friend at work, and the agent didn't have any credentials, any experience, hasn't been in the business. And the same thing goes with a lender. If you're looking at getting a loan, if you need a loan, talk to your real estate agent. They should be able to give you at least 1, 2, 3 people to talk to lender wise, and talk to the lender. Go in and sit down and talk to them about what are the options. I know everybody's in an instant gratification market right now. That's just our society. Everybody wants instant gratification. You want what you want it now. And I understand that. I get it. I'm the same way. But the problem is you're going to get hurt. What you really need to do is talk to the lender, see what options are available to you, and have them, don't just tell you what you're going to do. Say, well, what are all my options? And then have them discuss it with you, ask their opinion on what they think and why. And do the same thing with a real estate agent. Go into the real estate agent's office, sit down with them, go over everything, see how professional they are. Look, anybody could show you homes, and in all honesty, you don't need a real estate agent to do that. I know a lot of this is stuff that just you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, Lance, I already know this. This is ridiculous. But you know what? People know it, but they don't do it. I got to tell you, I could probably count everybody on my hands and feet my entire career that have actually gone through the proper steps and have actually got educated. So don't go with the instant gratification. This is going to be the biggest decision in your life, most likely the biggest financial decision. I'm saying, not, obviously marriage and having kids and stuff like that is more important. But, as far as finances, this is going to be most people's biggest financial decision. So again, if you want to make an educated decision, you have to get educated. If you have any questions about the Tampa marketplace, and speaking of which, let me just add one more thing. Get educated on what's going on in the market out there. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? What's the trend? Is it trending more toward a buyer's market? Is it trending more toward a seller's market? A lot of people really got caught and were surprised when the market shifted because they didn't understand it. But there's signs and there's statistics. So get that. If you have any questions at all about the Tampa Bay area, the Tampa market, don't hesitate to give me a call. You could get on my website, Tampa to Enjoy. Have a lot of great educational information there, even free webinars for home buyers and sellers. So, and they're free. They only take about half an hour. All right. Best of luck to you. Goodbye.